Hi everyone, my name is Vanna Tester and I'll be this year's English 3 Honors teacher. For those of you I know well from last year, I'm looking forward to seeing you again this fall. And for those of you who are new students, I welcome you to LPS and I look forward to getting to know you better. So let's go ahead and jump right in. If you have your English 3 syllabus in front of you, go ahead and get that out. That'll help as we walk through all of the different things that we need to know for this year. So again, it is American literature. So we're going to be really focused on the American voice, the American dream, American exceptionalism. So the awesome thing about this course is we're really going from, in 9th grade, you guys had world literature. So we had this micro, right? And now in 10th grade, we're going to be going to American. So we're going into the micro. So from macro to micro. And then your junior year, you're going to get even smaller and you're going to go into Southern literature, which is even more microscopic than American. So you can see how this course truly builds and how it's really preparing you for that IB curriculum and being able to really analyze different types of literature. So like all of our other English courses here at LPS, we focus in obviously grammar, vocabulary, speaking and listening, of course, reading comprehension, and writing is a huge force of my teaching philosophy. And you guys will probably write up to 6 to 7 essays this year. So get ready for that. I'm sure your writing over summer reading has kind of prepared you to kickstart it back into the school year. All right, the text this year. So you guys, again, are reading The Glass Castle, and we'll talk a lot about that when we get back to school. And then in between The Glass Castle and The Crucible, we're actually going to be doing a survey in American literature. So we'll be doing about 10 to 15 short stories that really prepare us for the themes for the rest of the course. So then we'll go into Arthur Miller's The Crucible, Of Mice and Men, The Great Gatsby, Their Eyes Were Watching God, The Catcher in the Rye, and Raymond Chandler. And if you can see, these are pretty chronologically ordered. So we will be trying to go in order and tackling these themes throughout the year. Goals and objectives, again, these are the same from our 6th grade all the way up to our 12th grade. Of course, they get more detailed and specific to the course, but if you want to see those details, you can look on your PDF document. Materials needed: notebook, 3-ring binder, electronic device, all the usual things you would need. Again, your texts are supplied, so you won't have to buy those. And I'll have highlighters and note cards and anything else that you might find yourself needing throughout the year. Expectations, this is huge. Y'all, my #1 thing is the golden rule. Treat others the way you wish to be treated. If we can all live by that rule this year, we're gonna have a fantastic year. Also, my other big rule is 0 late work. I'm trying to prepare you for the collegiate classroom. I can't accept late work. It's just not gonna happen. So you wanna be sure that you pay attention to the due dates. They'll always be posted in Google Classroom, always, always. And you can always ask me about a due date. Yeah, and then the other part is just being really prepared to come to class. Being prepared means reading your book, making sure that you've read, you've done your homework. So when I call on you, we can have these really thoughtful, amazing discussions. Grading policy, it's on the 70-30 scale. So 70 is all the major assessments. Those are usually things that we do in class: tests, essays, projects, presentations, and of course our quizzes. Then we have the minor, which are things that you can do at home or classwork, right? Homework, participation, and journals. I've structured it to where you can be extremely successful in my class if you do everything you're supposed to as far as classwork and homework. It'll help prepare you for those major assessments. Remember to sign and return after you've read all of this. I would like a hard copy of this. Emailing it would be okay if you can figure out how to do the signature and all of that stuff. I know it can be complicated. But if you could please sign and attach it. I have this in student files, and it helps me be able to contact parents when I need to, and create better relationships with both my students and their guardians. So make sure that you get that to me within the first week of school. That would be awesome. And if you see there's another sheet called technology, yes, I do suggest reading through this. It tells you why we need a computer, why we need a computer every day of class. It tells you all the classroom codes. If you ever lose one during the school year, you can go back and refer to this. It breaks down Google Classroom, RenWeb. The big thing with RenWeb is I don't post homework on RenWeb. We have our Google Classroom, so that's where you're going to check for that. Instagram, really fun stuff. We have a class Instagram that helps remind you of things, and you can get extra credit points. Google Sites, Kaggle, Padlet, Flipgrid. Please look through all of this. I'll be going through this in detail the first week of school. And last but not least, your summer reading is due the first day of school. So you are answering Socratic seminar responses for the Glass Castle. Those are due printed to me. I'll take them up at the very beginning of class. And then we actually will have our Socratic discussion probably the next week. And I'll be walking y'all through all of that, but I just want y'all to just be relieved, come into class, have turned in your summer reading, and feel good to move forward. So yeah, guys, that's about it for everything that I need to tell you. Please feel free to email me if you have any questions. My email's at the top of the syllabus. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing y'all all soon.